I've created the best YouTube automation to find the highest performing YouTube videos in a niche on YouTube. To start off, I'm just going to show you how this automation works. And so it starts with an on-form submit node. If you open this up, it's going to show that there's 5 channels you can add to the form, and these are going to be your competitors. All right, so I just inputted 5 YouTube channels that are related to my niche on YouTube, which is AI automation and learning about AI. So if I go ahead and press submit on this form, you're going to see that this automation starts to run. And we have this loop node here, and basically it's going to run this automation of these 3 nodes. And this way we're getting separate data for each channel, making sure we're not combining all the data together. And this is important because what this automation does is it takes the 10 most recent YouTube videos for each of the 5 competitor YouTube channels, and it takes the 2 highest viewed videos from that batch of 10 videos. And you can see this in the automation. So in total, we had 50 items, which were the 50 channels. So we took 10 videos from each of the 5 channels, but we only took the 2 highest viewed videos for each channel. And so that's why we have only 10 items that are getting sent to the AI agents. And what this AI agent is doing is looking at those videos and it's creating a new topic based off of those video titles. So that way the video topic will be similar, but not an exact copy. And at the end, it just sends those video topics to a Google Sheet, and I will show you that now. So we have the underrated AI tool that's making fortune seekers rich, the AI strategy that generated 1 million in sales for my business, and we have 8 more, 10 in total, because we took 2 from each competitor channel. So now I'm going to talk through how this automation works and how you can build it yourself. And if you don't want to build it yourself, that's totally fine. You can actually download this exact template from my school community, and I'll link it in the description below. So it starts off with an on-form submit, and we just saw this earlier when it asked for the 5 competitor channels. So all you have to do is fill out that form and submit it, and that is how you're going to get this automation to run. From there, we send it into an edit fields node, and this is basically just laying out the 5 channels. So that way we can pass on this data to the separate channels node, and you can see the output of this are those 5 channels that we have on that form. After that, it just feeds it into this loop node, and this loop node is going to run once for each channel. And so I'm going to walk through this now. This is basically the bulk of the automation because this is how we actually find those YouTube videos. So we're using a service called Appify, and Appify basically just gets data from YouTube, and that way we can use it in our n8n automation. And to access Appify, we are just using an HTTP request node. So if you think about it, basically Appify is accessing YouTube, and then we're using n8n to access Appify. That's basically how this works. And so here we have this URL, which is from Appify. It's basically telling us what kind of data we want, and that is from YouTube. We're looking at certain channels. And down here, you can then add your API token, which can be found on Appify. I did go ahead and remove my API token so that way people can't see it. And that's the only reason we have these errors here, just because I removed that token. But this is where you would put that once you have it. So you can just sign up for a free Appify account. And if I remember right, it gives you $5 of free credits to use. And just for reference, every time I run this automation, it costs about 20 to 25 cents. So it's fairly cheap. And now down here, basically we are adding this JSON, and I'll show you it here real quick. This is just telling Appify what we want and what we don't want from the data. And so most things are set as false. However, we are asking for 10 results, and those results are going to be the newest videos posted on a channel. And we're just using a get method to get these channels. So this is the same as going on a YouTube channel, sorting it by newest videos and taking those first 10 results. But we don't just want those 10 results. We want to make sure that these video topics are actually performing well. And so that is why we have this next node, which is sort channels. This is going to sort the view count by descending. And that way we have it organized where the highest performing videos are now going to be first and the lowest performing are going to be last. And you can see that here in the output. For example, we have a video right here. And if we go over, we see the view count is around 76,000. And if we go down to the next video, which would be this one, and we look at it, now the view count is going to be 62,000. And so you can see how these are sorted. And remember that this outputs 10 videos for each channel. However, we don't want 50 video topics at the end of this automation. So it's going to select the top 2 performing videos, which are going to be these 2, and then pass those videos on to our AI agents. Now keep in mind the AI agent is not going to run until it gets all 10 videos, which is when all these loops are complete. So it's just going to run this automation 5 times, so once for each channel, and that way we end up with 10 videos in total. Now going to the AI agents, let's go ahead and look at the system message that I gave it. And just to show you right here, the prompt is simply the video title, which we can see right here, 99% are still ignoring this profitable AI system. And we're telling the AI agents that you are a YouTube strategist for a fast-growing creator channel. Your job is to take a popular YouTube video title and generate a new title that covers a similar topic with a new angle and also has a clear promise, emotional hook, or curiosity gap. And then I said, here are great examples, follow them closely as I want the titles to be similar to them. Think of these titles as a powerful statement. And then I gave a few examples here. Lastly, I said only output the new video title. Here's the original title. And this is just a JSON title. I'll show you how to add it real quick if I delete it. It's just over here in the input section. Just drag it over and then you'll have your title variable. Now you can change the system message if you want, but I found this to work really well. And you can see the output now is the 10 new video titles. And now all the AI agent is going to do is feed those into this Google Sheets. Very easy to set up, just connect your Google Sheets account, and then the value we're sending over to the Google Sheet is going to be the JSON output. And we see that in the input section, we have that new video title that our AI agent created. Just go ahead and drag and drop it over here. And if I delete this, I'll just show you how to add it real quick. In the input section, we see that the AI agents gave us that output. Go ahead, drag the variable over here, and you're good to go. And that's it. That's how simple this automation is. Obviously, once you create the automation, go ahead and press save to make sure you don't lose any of your progress. And once again, if you want to download this for free so you don't have to build it yourself, just join my school community. The link will be in the description below. And I also added instructions on that template of how you can set it up. So it's very simple. And it's also very cheap to use. Like I said, when you use Appify, it's only about $0.25 every time you run it. And the amount of time this can save you is a lot. I mean, if you do competitor research on YouTube, it can take you a very long time to find the right video topics. It doesn't just find the highest performing YouTube videos in a niche, it also creates new topics based off of them. So I hope that you enjoyed this automation, and make sure to subscribe to the channel to learn even more automations. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.